My beloved child, never return to that house again. If you believe in the presence of angels, heed this message and watch it in its entirety. My beloved, stay with me until the end, and you will find the confirmation your heart has been seeking. If you trust in God's blessings upon your life, subscribe to the channel and declare in the comments, I am the chosen 1 inch. The angel speaks, my child, listen closely, for this warning is not given in vain. I call out to you in this moment because the danger is far greater than you perceive. You must not step foot in that house again. Do not be lured by sweet words or empty promises. Do not be deceived by appearances, for they are mere illusions crafted to lead you astray. There is a woman, and I am revealing the truth about her. She has concealed herself in plain sight, waiting for the right moment to ensnare you. She has been observing, scheming, and manipulating, working in secrecy to weave a web of deception. If you disregard this message, you will find yourself caught in a snare from which escape will be far more difficult. She is not who she pretends to be. She wears a mask of kindness, but her heart is cloaked in darkness. She speaks words of affection, but her thoughts are corrupt. She calls you near, not out of love, but out of a deep-rooted deception. Open your eyes, my child. See beyond what is visible. This is not merely a matter of the physical world. There are unseen forces at work, hidden schemes unfolding in the spiritual realm. Secrets lie beneath the surface, waiting to be exposed. Have you not felt it? That unsettling presence, that whisper in your spirit warning you that something is amiss? The unease that lingers when you are near her, the heaviness that clings to you when you enter that home, the confusion that follows after you hear her voice, these are not coincidences. It is my spirit speaking to you. It is my divine presence alerting you, shielding you, calling you to turn away before it is too late. The trap has already been set. The snare has been carefully prepared. She has spoken words in secret, conspired with others, and uttered your name in places you have never even stepped foot in. Her intentions are not for your good. The words she whispers behind your back do not bring blessing. They carry destruction. Her desires are not rooted in love, but in control, deceit, and ruin. You do not see it all, but I see everything. I have watched her movements in the shadows. I have witnessed her actions when no one else was looking. I have heard the conversations she believed would remain hidden. I have seen how she distorts the truth, how she feigns innocence, how she masquerades as someone she is not. And I will not allow my beloved child to be deceived. I will not permit my chosen one to be drawn into the pit the enemy has dug. I will not stand idly by as darkness seeks to entangle you. She has already taken something from you, though you may not yet realize it. Perhaps it is your peace. Perhaps it is your joy. Perhaps it is your trust. It may be something physical, emotional, or spiritual. But hear me, she is not finished. If you allow her to remain in your life, if you return to that place, if you step through that door again, what she takes next will be even greater. It will cost you something you cannot afford to lose. Do you grasp the urgency of this message? Can you sense the weight of my words? This is not a trivial matter. It is no accident that you are hearing this now. I have delayed the enemy's plans so that you may receive this warning. I have held back the storm to give you time to act. I have aligned your path with this message so that you cannot say, I didn't know. Now you do know. Now you have been warned. Now the choice is in your hands. But if you ignore this, if you choose to dismiss my words, if you allow yourself to be drawn back into that place, do not say later, "I was not warned." Do not ask why calamity has befallen you, for I am telling you now. I am revealing the truth before it is too late. I am making this clear beyond all doubt. Turn away. Do not return. Do not listen to her deceitful words. Do not be moved by her tears. Do not be ensnared by the lies she will weave to keep you under her power. She will try. Oh, she will try. She will play the victim. She will twist the narrative. She will weep and claim that you are the one who has wronged her. She will spread falsehoods, telling others that you are heartless, ungrateful, and cruel. But do not be deceived by her act. Do not fall for this cunning manipulation. This is not love. This is not truth. This is not of me. A spirit clings to her, a spirit of deception, a spirit of confusion, a spirit that seeks to make you question yourself, your choices, and even your worth. The more time you spend in her presence, the deeper its influence will grow. The more you listen to her, the more she will seek to control you. My child, I am speaking now with urgency because I love you. I am shielding you before harm befalls you. I am guiding you away from destruction and into the destiny I have ordained for you. Trust in my voice. Obey my command. Walk in the wisdom I have given you. For I, the Lord, have spoken. Do not be deceived. Turn away now. The more you return to that place, the stronger its grip on you will become, making it even harder to break free. My child, listen to my voice. Do not wait for more signs. Do not wait for the situation to worsen before you believe what I am telling you. I am revealing the truth now because I do not want you to endure the pain that will come if you ignore this message. I do not want you to walk into a storm that could have been avoided. I do not want you to fall into the pit that has been carefully dug for you. I am your protector. I am your refuge. I am your shield. And I am speaking to you now with urgency because I love you, because I have a purpose for your life, and because I will not allow the enemy to take you without a fight. But you must do your part. You must find the strength to walk away. You must sever the ties that bind you. You must refuse to remain entangled. Even if you do not understand everything right now, even if you do not have all the answers, even if it feels difficult, trust me. I am leading you away from danger. I am delivering you from destruction. The enemy wanted to keep you in the dark. The enemy wanted you to remain blind. But I have removed the veil. I have exposed the deception. I have uncovered the scheme. Now you must take action. Now you must choose. Now you must decide to walk away. And when you obey, when you leave that place, when you break free from the chains, my hand will move in ways you never imagined. The shackles will fall. The burden will be lifted. The freedom you have longed for will finally be yours. But you must listen. You must move. You must trust me. For I am revealing the truth about this woman. I am tearing down the illusion. I am bringing everything hidden into the light. And when the full truth is laid bare, you will be grateful that you walked away. The time is now. The warning has been given. Do not return to that house. Do not answer her call. Do not step into the enemy's trap. Walk away before it is too late. My beloved child, this message comes to you not by chance, not by coincidence, but because heaven has ordained it. You have been searching, questioning, and feeling a deep unrest in your spirit. You have sensed the unease, the invisible weight pressing upon your soul, the certainty that something is wrong, even though you could not quite explain it. And now, at this very moment, you are reading these words because I, the Lord your God, am speaking. It is time for you to listen. There is a place you have known, a place that once felt familiar and welcoming. But hear me now, do not return. Do not step across that threshold. Do not be deceived by what appears unchanged, by what looks harmless, by what feels like the past. That house is not what it once was. The atmosphere has shifted. The spirits inside have changed. What was once a place of peace has become a dwelling of deception and danger. It is no longer a home, it is a snare. And the one who has made it so, the one whose presence carries the weight of deceit, is a woman whose intentions are not what they seem. Understand this, my child. Not everyone who smiles at you wishes you well. Not everyone who invites you in has pure intentions. Not everyone who speaks of love truly stands with you. The enemy does not always arrive as a visible adversary. Sometimes he disguises himself in the familiar, in the comforting, in the illusion of love and care. And this woman, the one within that house, has been used by unseen forces to draw you back into something that is not meant for you. She has spoken words that seem kind. She has made gestures that appear warm. But her heart holds darkness that your eyes have not yet perceived. There are whispers behind closed doors. There are hidden motives beneath the surface. There are conversations spoken in secret that were never meant for your ears. But I have heard them. I have seen them. And I will not allow you to walk blindly into harm. The place you once called home is not the place that exists today. Darkness has entered. Strongholds have been built. Spiritual forces have taken root in ways you cannot see. But I, your God, see beyond the physical. I see into the unseen realm. I see the traps that have been laid before you. I see the manipulation that has been carefully orchestrated. And I am warning you now, turn away before it is too late. I speak to you now, turn away and do not look back. No matter what is said, no matter what is promised, no matter how deeply nostalgia tugs at your heart, you must not set foot in that place again. The moment you cross that threshold, the moment you allow yourself to be drawn back, you will open a door that was meant to remain sealed. You will step once more into a battle from which I have already rescued you. You will find yourself entangled in chains far more difficult to break the second time. Archangel Michael stands ready, his sword ablaze, guarding you, shielding you, waging war on your behalf. But you must heed this warning. If you disregard my voice, if you walk forward despite my guidance, despite the divine intervention set before you, then you are entering a conflict that need not be yours. You are stepping into a trap crafted with precision. The enemy has studied you well. He knows what stirs your emotions, what pulls at your heart, what causes you to question the wisdom I have placed within you. He understands how to use people, places, and memories to weaken your resolve. But I am telling you now with absolute certainty that this is not merely about a house. It is about your destiny. It is about your calling. It is about the path I have laid before you, a path that leads to life, to elevation, to far greater things than you can comprehend. That home, the place that was once a chapter in your story, is not meant to be part of your future. You may ask why. You may wonder how. You may think back to the days when everything felt different. You may say, "But Lord, I have walked these halls, I have shared moments with these people, I have memories here, I have history here." Yes, you do. But not everything that was once good remains good. Not everything that was once pure remains pure. The spiritual realm shifts, and what was once a sanctuary of love can transform into a dwelling of deception. What was once a place of joy can become a house of sorrow. And the woman who still resides there, she has allowed herself to be swayed by unseen forces, by influences that stand in opposition to my will. She has unlocked doors that were meant to stay shut. She has welcomed spirits that should have been cast out. She has spoken words that should never have been uttered. And the moment you set foot in that home, you will step into an atmosphere thick with darkness, a place that seeks to ensnare you, drain you, and keep you bound. Do not be deceived by outward appearances. Do not let emotions cloud your judgment. Do not allow the past to dictate your future. I have given you discernment. I have stirred your spirit with warnings. I have spoken to you in ways you may not have recognized. The unease that lingers in your heart, the hesitation that weighs on your mind, the dreams that have unsettled your soul, these were not meaningless. They were my voice calling out to you, my hand reaching for you, my spirit warning you before it is too late. And now, through my mighty warrior Michael, I send this message with urgency, with clarity, with finality. Do not go back. Do not enter that house. Do not be deceived by words laced with false kindness, by gestures meant to pacify you while leading you into harm. I love you, my child. That is why I warn you. That is why I expose what has been concealed. That is why I reveal what has been hidden in darkness. My desire is not to strike fear into your heart, but to shield you from destruction. My will is not to burden you, but to set you free. You carry a great calling. A divine purpose rests upon your life. And the enemy trembles at what I have placed within you. If he can stop you, if he can distract you, if he can lure you back to a place where your strength withers, where confusion clouds your mind, where your spirit is burdened, then he will have succeeded in delaying what I have ordained for you. But you have the power to resist. You have the authority to say no. You have the wisdom to turn away, to choose the path of righteousness, to walk toward life and not destruction. Listen to my voice. Obey my command. Trust in me, for I will never mislead you. The enemy may try to disguise his schemes, but I will always uncover them before you stumble. The enemy may whisper lies, but my truth will shine brighter. Keep your gaze fixed upon me, and I will direct your steps. Keep your ears open to my voice, and I will lead you. Keep your heart anchored in my presence, and I will guard you from every deception, every snare, every unseen danger. My child, this is my message to you. Take it to heart. Do not ignore it. Do not let curiosity, doubt, or misplaced sentiment draw you into harm's way. The warning has been given. The choice is now yours. Stay away from that house. Steer clear of the snare that has been set before you. Remain under my divine covering, and I will lead you into a place of greater peace, abundant blessings, and a purpose far beyond anything you have yet experienced. I am with you always. I will never abandon you nor turn away from you. Trust in me, and you will witness the fullness of my plans manifest in your life. The angel speaks. My beloved child, listen closely, for this is a warning you cannot afford to ignore. There is a place, a house, a dwelling, where your spirit has been troubled, yet you have dismissed the signs I have placed before you. There is a woman in that house, one who speaks with gentleness but operates in deceit. She wears a mask of concern, yet her heart is not pure. Do not step into that place again, for the enemy has established a foothold there. Darkness lingers in the very air, and though your physical eyes may not perceive it, your spirit has already discerned the truth. My child, I have been trying to warn you. Have you not sensed the weight upon your heart after leaving that place? Have you not felt the confusion clouding your mind, the sudden exhaustion that grips you, the unrest that follows your steps? These are not mere coincidences. That house is not a place of refuge for you. It is a snare. Conversations are taking place in secret, words spoken against you in the shadows. Your name has been twisted and used for purposes that are not in alignment with my will for your life. This woman, my child, is not who she pretends to be. She has welcomed you with warmth, yet her heart is filled with envy, resentment, and deception. She has sought knowledge about you, not to uplift you, but to use it as a weapon. She has smiled in your presence yet mocked you behind closed doors. She watches your every move, not to celebrate you, but to find ways to see you stumble. The moment you enter that home, you step into an environment that does not align with the destiny I have set before you. The enemy has stationed forces there, waiting for an opportunity to plant seeds of doubt, confusion, and delay in your life. You must not return, my child. Hear me clearly, do not go back. You have noticed how your peace is disturbed whenever you visit. You have seen the troubles that arise, the setbacks that unfold after you leave. Have you not questioned why certain doors remain shut? Why opportunities seem to slip through your grasp? It is because you have unknowingly entered the presence of someone who does not desire to see you prosper. This woman has set herself against you, though she wears a friendly smile. Her spirit resists the work I am doing in your life. My child, you may ask, but Lord, why would she act this way? What have I done to deserve this? It is not about what you have done, but who you are. You carry my light, and darkness cannot stand in its presence. I have placed my favor upon you, and jealousy has taken root within her heart. She has given ear to the whispers of the enemy, and now she walks in deception. Do not attempt to reason with her. Do not try to convince her of your sincerity. She has made her choice, and now I am severing her access to you. This is my divine protection over your life. I am removing connections that hinder your purpose. I am closing doors that lead to harm. You may feel the loss, but know that this separation is necessary for your growth. Do not grieve what I am stripping away. Do not chase after what I have removed from your path. When I say do not return, I am not making a request, I am giving a command. Your obedience to this warning will shape the next season of your life. My child, I need you to understand this truth. The enemy has used those close to you before, but this time, I am intervening before further harm can reach you. I have seen the traps set against you. I have witnessed the manipulation, the deception, and the hidden motives. This is why I am speaking now. Walk away. Do not engage. Do not explain. Do not try to mend what I have already declared broken. Soon, the truth will be revealed. You will hear things that will confirm my words. You will learn of conversations that took place behind your back. Do not be surprised when the exposure comes. This woman believed she was beyond reach, convinced that her words and deeds would remain concealed. But I am the Lord, I see all things. Nothing escapes my sight. That which was done in the shadows will be brought into the light. That which was whispered in secret will be made known. My child, after this revelation, you will walk with a heightened level of discernment. No longer will you be unaware of the spirits at work in those around you. You will perceive those who are truly for you and those who merely wear a mask of loyalty. This is how I refine your vision and strengthen your wisdom. I am teaching you to recognize my voice above all distractions. Do not hesitate in your obedience. Do not question what I am revealing to you. This is your moment of separation from that which no longer aligns with your divine calling. The woman who has schemed against you will witness my hand at work. She will wonder why her influence no longer holds power over you. She will realize that I have surrounded you with my protection, that I have cut every ungodly connection. Stand firm, my beloved. Do not fear, for I am with you. You will not fall into the enemy's snare. You will not bear the burden of their deception. What was intended to harm you, I am transforming for your good. You will step into a season of clarity, resilience, and divine favor. The weight that has pressed upon you will be lifted. The heaviness that has clouded your spirit will vanish. You will experience a peace beyond anything you have known before. And when you look back, you will understand why I commanded you never to return to that place. You are stepping into a new season, and not everyone is meant to journey with you. Trust in me, my child, for I am leading you away from harm and into a place of greater blessings. The unveiling has begun. Watch as I bring all things into the light. If this message has touched your heart, take a step of faith today. Type, "I am the chosen one," in the comments. Like this video to declare your faith. Subscribe to the channel to receive more messages from God. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. My child, I am not finished with you yet. The best is yet to come. Hold on to my promise. Hold on to my word. Hold on to my love. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Amen.
Thank you so much for supporting our channel. If you agree with this video, type Amen. If you love God and you believe in Him, please share this video.